All right, let's see, who do we got next here? A gentleman, a Limerick comedy legend by the name of William Wheeler. Mr. William?
Dude, I love your shirt. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I don't know if you knew this, I don't know if anyone knows this, I'm a little bit of Star Wars knowledge, that the actor that played C-3PO did not like the actor that played R2-D2 because he had a thing against little people, you know, midgets. So I can only imagine what it'd be like on set. C-3PO would be standing next to me like, oh, yeah, a midget. This is madness. And then and then R2-D2 probably like got really angry at it and said, '70s were a crazy time. The other day, someone asked me, William, would you suck a dick for $1 billion? And without hesitation, I told him, dude, if you only knew what I've done for our Klondike bar. You don't want to know. Obviously, I'm dressed like I just came from work because I did just come from work. I sell solar panels and roofs, and what I've learned about sales is that it's much like stand-up comedy in that I leave my house, get in my car, drive to the show, talk in front of some people for a while, get back in my car, and then I cry for 15 minutes. Will they like me? Earlier this week, my boss had all of us together for a company meeting, which is a nice way of saying I was a conversation hostage. Just like all of you are right now. But like he was just yakking, and usually I just like daydream, so I'll just think about like dumb stuff, like just far off stuff. So like I started daydreaming, and I was thinking, William, do you ever wonder if a blind guy that's really proficient in Braille is walking across the street and he comes across a basketball? He picks up that basketball and he feels all the bumps on the basketball and he's like, oh shit, this motherfucker's spitting. And then I went further because my boss was still talking. I was like, if a deaf person was proficient in Braille and came across that same basketball, do you think he or she would say, Then I came back to reality. My boss started telling us, hey, if you guys sell $1 million worth of product, we'll give you a nice pen. If you sell $3 million worth of product, we'll give you some jewelry. If you sell $5 million of product, we'll give you a a nice watch. And then I raised my hand and asked, hey man, if I sell $10 million worth of product, can I meet my dad? I'm glad you guys thought that was funny. You were laughing. My dad was not laughing. When he heard that, he was like, "Suck it, what the fuck?" And he's not even French. That's crazy. The other day I was watching a movie, all the Hannibal Lecter movies, and like when people talk about Hannibal Lecter, they only focus on the cannibalism, They don't talk about the other parts of his life. He was a person too. I'm sure like he sits there talking to somebody and he's like, this fantasy is very ugly to me. Why doesn't anyone let me live, laugh, love like everyone else? Just saying. I'm crazy. Sorry. Have a break part. Hold on. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, if you got, I don't know why I had to look at that. I fucking filled in my mouth. You guys can probably tell I have braces. My dentist told me that I was only gonna have my braces for a few months, so I gotta tell you guys, I gotta get this pussy while I can. What do I mean by that? I can only make this barely legal porn for a few months, y'all. It's 2021. Roles will be reversed. It's gonna be pioneering. It's gonna be awesome. Fantastic. Has anyone watched the new Mortal Kombat movie recently? No. You people? Well, it's awesome. Like, obviously, it's based off the video game. And, like, you know, you always, when you're playing a video game, you hear, like, fatality, brutality, flawless victory. Do you ever wonder if an abortion, technically an abortion is a flawless victory, right? But like, it translates further into life, and like, I wish I had the little comment announcer follow me everywhere I go. Because like, say if you're like in a 2-3 story house, like you're getting into an argument with someone, you're sitting next to like a window or something, and then you just push the dude out the window, and then it's like, William wins balcony. and then the case goes to court, and then you get off, and it says, William wins technicality. But you know, every story of a bad guy has to have like a good ending. You know, he gets his comeuppance. So like, you know, it's probably gonna be in LA where there's gonna be like an earthquake or something. He just falls in the hole in the ground, and it says, Earth wins. Calamity. What's really cool about everything going back to normal is that we can actually like have dates in person now. Because I was not a fan of those Zoom dates, right? I was not a fan of those Zoom dates. When I date people, I normally prefer to date Japanese women because that gives me an opportunity to drop some pearls on Pearl Harbor. You will never forget. I don't know. Have a good night. My name's William Whalen.